I believe that we have achieved that target.
We? There wasn't much we about it.
We wanted a ward which was not simply functional, but also had an aesthetic dimension which will have a positive impact. Our patients will feel cared for, their relatives will feel reassured, and our staff will feel valued. Now, as you can imagine, there are a lot of people that I need to thank. Not least, Mr. Bill Kenwood, who has supplied us with some state-of-the-art equipment, which will be the envy of other wards. But first, I'd like to ask you all to raise your glasses in a toast.
So how about a drink after work?
Sorry?
Just a quick one.
Shh.
I'll keep it quite simple. To Keller.
To Keller.
Well, we better get this press conference started.
The oncologist is just coming.
This lot getting well stuck in.
I know. Do you reckon we'll ever get rid of them?
That's journalists for you. Still, should get some good local press out of it.
Thank you. I'll just put you through.
Simon Hyatt, Rick Griffin, Holby City.
Well, you drew the short straw. You tried to rope me in.
It's not been that bad. You on AAU?
Yeah, and I'm shattered. Can't remember when I last had a day off. And Mac's been training every night.
Yeah?
He's trying out for some football academy. I don't know if he's got a chance.
Oh,
but...
you've got to give it a go, haven't you?
Exactly. Yeah.
I'll keep my fingers crossed for him.
Cheers. And good luck with that lot.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's in the notes.
Mr. Griffin will be with you as soon as he can.
You sure he's just not fobbing me off?
No.
Because it looks like you're preparing for some kind of party.
This lot's supposed to be going soon.
Well, it was a surprise when I got to maternity and found she wasn't there.
Yeah, they needed the room. She wasn't getting any sleep. I pulled a few strings to get her up here.
Well, she'll get all the rest she needs once I get her home.
She seem okay to you?
Not tired, I suppose. Somewhat subdued.
I think she might be worried about how she's going to manage.
Don't worry. I'll make sure she doesn't end up in the gutter.
Mr. Patterson's heart rate has gone down again, and he doesn't feel so dizzy.
Good. Let's keep him on 10-minute obs. I don't want to go into SVT.
Okay.
Faye, you might be able to help me. I've cobbled together a bit of a list. I reckon Moses basket, sterilising thingy, bottles. What else?
Muslins. Loads of muslins. And a changing mat.
When my mum brought me home, she just shoved me in the bottom drawer.
They don't need half as much as you think.
No, but I want to do the best I can.
How's she going to afford all this?
Just have to rubber bank.
Joseph, you can't take her problems on board. She's made her bed.
You don't mean that.
I mean, she knew what she was getting herself into. She had choices. We all do.
I just think it must be very frightening. She's thousands of miles from home. She doesn't have her mother here.
She'll sort it out. I managed. So will she.
Hey, Sleeping Beauty.
Vicky, we've had your scans back, and they confirm the blockage to the liver. It also shows that you have ascites, a little free fluid, which we're going to keep an eye on. But we're going to go ahead and fit the stent straight away.
Thank you.
So what do you reckon then on a long-term prognosis?
I've had a chance to talk to the oncologist, and...
I know. It's inoperable.
So it's really just a question of trying further chemo.
Well, obviously, but...
Scott?
It's okay, I got to ask. We were thinking, what about, bevacizumab?
Bevacizumab.
Yeah, I've been reading up on it. It's had some great results in cancer patients, hasn't it?
It's really not a course of action that I would recommend.
Why not?
Look, I really think that you should talk to the oncologist.
I need to know now. She's my wife.
In my experience, the oncologist will advise Oxali 5-FU, which is a chemotherapy course. It can offer 6-8 months extension, perhaps.
Why can't you prescribe bevacizumab?
It hasn't been approved by NICE because...
It's too expensive.
Yes. We can make an application to the PCT, but their answer will almost certainly be no. And even if they did sanction bevacizumab, they can probably only offer an extra month or two.
All right, so what you're saying is Vicky's not worth wasting the time or money on?
Look, that's really the best that we can offer at this stage. I'm sorry.
You just don't want to spend the money, that's what you mean?
Let me assure you that that is not the only reason.
Or the refurb? State-of-the-art equipment, champagne, weren't it?
Mr. Griffin's trying to help.
Yeah, and I can just imagine what he's going to say. I don't want to hear any more of the kind of crap I've already heard.
I'm sorry.
Is it all right to start getting Mrs. Slogan ready?
Yes. I'll see you in the theatre.
I have to take that jewellery off, I'm afraid.
Is there no way you can pull some strings?
Mr. Slogan.
For this drug, bevacizumab.
I've explained.
We'll take it to the trust, we'll get their approval.
And I told you what the likely outcome would be.
You said anything you could do to help. You don't want to help at all, do you?
I'm going to do the best I can for Vicky, okay?
Not quite the best, is it?
Mate, I thought you were working on Holby Care this week. Oh, yeah, I was only down there 2 minutes and then I got dragged up here.
So who have they got to cover you?
Oh, I don't know. Hey, I've had that creepy anaesthetist coming on to me all morning.
Yeah? Well, I shouldn't worry about it. There only goes for anything with a pulse, so...
Hey, you've been avoiding me?
No, I've been working.
You see? Ye of little faith. You thought I wasn't going to pull it off, didn't you?
Great spread too, eh?
Admit it. You were worried.
You've done a great job. Everyone's done a great job.
Well, then relax. Look at you. You're coiled as tight as a spring. Oof.
Nurse Kendall, let's get rid of this rabble.
Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, if there are no more questions, I think it's time we...
How much has he had to drink?
No. Excuse me, please. Excuse me. Stand back, please. Bill, any idea what this is about?
Okay, he's got a thready pulse.
His abdomen feels slightly distended.
I think it's ulcer.
Okay, I think it's perforated. We need to get him to theatre straight away. Can you get me a team together?
What about Mrs. Slogan?
She's going to have to wait. Just get her prepped, and I'll be with her as soon as I can. Get rid of this lot.
Please, wouldn't hurt.
Now, come on.
Right, we've got an emergency. We need an anaesthetist.
That's a happy coincidence.
So, will you do it?
That all depends.
On what?
On whether you'll have a drink with me later.
That's not fair.
That's the deal.
Fine, okay, if that's what it takes.
See you in the bar at 6.
What's up?
I'm really sorry. I'm afraid there's been a bit of a delay.
What's happened?
Some guy collapsed and we've had to take him into theatre.
I thought Vicky was a priority.
We will get to her as quickly as we can.
Don't believe this.
It's okay.
No, it's not. You can't do this to us.
We're going to start prepping her now and she'll be in as soon as the other guy's done with.
This is a joke.
You won't get anywhere being like that.
And I'm not going to let them walk all over us.
There is nothing we can do. Just accept it.
Would you like to freshen up before we go in?
That'd be great, thanks.
I'll take you to the bathroom.
This is a CT ward. It's not really the place for a crying baby.
I can't get him to settle since his jab. I am trying to get out of here.
Well, hurry up. Look, just give him to me. Come on.
Look, I'm going to call maternity and I'll be out of here.
ET phone home.